Hey, what's going on, guys? Beamers and Kicks. I have the Jordan 1 off-white white shoe in front of you from perfectkicks.vip. I did get a chance to play with the retails a little bit more, trying to learn more about these shoes. Don't have a retail pair, just don't personally care for the all-white version, but that's just my personal opinion. It doesn't really count. So from the research I've done, I'll let you know if you could wear these from PK and get called out or not. So, quick overview. All the coloring is correct. A lot of questions about the suede patch. Now, yeah, so this is going to be the interesting one. I've seen only two retail pairs. Both of the retail pairs on different sizes. The suedes, can be a little bit different in color. So, I don't know if that's going to be a huge deal. And since it is real suede on the retails and these PK pairs, they should kind of change color over times. So I don't know, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of an issue nor a call out issue. Let's take a look at the logo that we have. It has a very nice defined deep embossed look to it, which is supposed to be like that and correct. On the swoosh itself, the end of this is supposed to be glued down to the suede, which it is. So it is neatly glued down. It's not like the very first off-white Chicago ones where they're gonna curl and look kind of retarded over time. The stitching and everything, the orange box right there is legitimate. Stitching's correct. Blue stitching is the correct color. They nailed it on that. Same thing goes to the little switch pattern on the top of the swoosh. So that's good. Let's look at toe box. Toe box is good. All the stitching's in the correct place. All the holes in the toe box. So that's good. So overall shape, look, feel, everything is gonna be good. So off to the little details in the lettering on this. So here we go. So as you can see, I'm doing this outside for a reason. This way you guys can kind of see how it looks in the sunlight. So yeah, the ink on this is supposed to be kind of non-glossy, but as you can see in the sun, it's a little bit glossy. But is this something that's gonna be, something that you're gonna be able to be called out about from far away? No, unless you actually take the shoe off and give it to somebody and they know what to look for. Slim chance there. So everything else, the sizing of it, the placement of it, the very defined smeared marks on the top, that's all correct and is good. So some of the parts that I'll go into next is what everyone's talking about are these little holes and perforations around the edge of the shoes. So yeah, it is supposed to be a little bit more deep and bold. Not necessarily perfectly circular, but it's supposed to definitely be there. So if it's something that you guys really care about and you don't want to be called out or whatnot, very simple solution to this. It took me literally less than 60 seconds to do it on this other shoe that I'm going to show you here in a bit. If you're that crazy about it, yeah, beat yourself to death and do this. You're gonna fucking laugh. Yeah, it's a toothpick. So as you can see on both the shoes, so I'm sorry, outside the camera is really retarded with the focus, so sorry about that. So if you could see the little indentions for the Nike swoosh on this shoe that I have, you could barely see it. It just literally looks like quick little punctures or stabs. It's supposed to be more noticeable and circular. So as you see what I did to this one, very more noticeable, as you can see between the two shoes. If it's focusing, there we go. Yeah. So I'll just zoom in on this one because I'm having a hell of a time with the focus, so sorry about that. Another reason why I don't like doing this outdoors. But as you can see, it's nice. This one looks legit the way the little perforations are, and all it takes is a little toothpick. Like I said, it took me less than 60 seconds actually to kind of just poke out around it to make it look retail like that. Now, once again, if you're one of those OCD people and want to do that to all the edges around the entire shoe, that's probably gonna take you a couple hours. So that's all on you. That's probably gonna be the biggest if, or it could be better, or it needs improvement on this shoe itself, is gonna be the little perforation holes all the way around it. I've looked around to all the other type of replica shoes out there. They all have the same issue. PK is not as bad, but it's still there and noticeable if you know what you're looking at. But once again, from far away, are you gonna notice the perforations? Yeah, of course. Is it a call out right away from far away? Not necessarily until you really zoom in and to look at it. So that's my opinion about that. Everything else on the shoe is very, damn near as close to legit as possible. Here is a little tag that comes with it. Mine came unzipped, so I'll put this together however I please later on. So they'll also come with the other shoe.